Yes, I'm leaving now. I don't control the traffic, Harry. Yeah, well, I'll get there when I get there. Don't you dare start without me. I'm leaving the presentation this time, you promised. What report? You never sent it to me.
That's very good. Is that you and me? Where's Mummy?
Well, I'll check my inbox, but you never sent it.
Why don't you show Mummy your drawing?
Couldn't you have mentioned this yesterday?
Mummy?
Well, I can try and read it before the meeting if you think it's important.
Mum?
Okay, well, email it to me now and I'll do what I can.
Mummy, look.
Okay, Harry, thanks. I have to go. Becky, what have I told you about bothering Mummy when she's on the phone?
Don't shout at her.
I'll have to say the same thing over and over again with this child.
Look, it's my fault. I asked her to show you her drawing.
I'm sorry. Becky, I'm sorry, sweetheart. Okay, show it to me. I haven't got time for this.
Erica.
I'll speak to her when I get back from work.
So, Harry's more important now, is he?
What did you say?
She's your daughter.
Don't you dare.
Hey.
Morning.
I'm so sorry I slept through my alarm.
It's fine with the first ones here. You okay?
Yeah, insomnia.
Coffee?
Please.
It's gorgeous outside. I reckon it's going to be quiet today.
Oh, I hope so.
Oh, Cherry phoned. She said she'd call you later. I tried to talk to Simon yesterday, but I think he's avoiding me.
Lucky escape.
I'm serious, Heston. If a member of our staff has a problem, we should know about it.
Well, we do know about it. The boy's been knocked for 6.
Yeah, I know that, but what do we do to support him? I mean, does he need some time off? Does he need to speak to somebody?
He probably just needs to lick his wounds in peace.
Yeah, I'm with Heston.
If he wanted help, he'd ask for it.
Oh, right. You mean like Vivian did?
I'll talk to Simon.
Thank you. Mind you, Simon isn't the only one I'm worried about. Zara was being rather evasive when I tried to speak to her yesterday.
Zara?
Yeah, Zara.
Well, I'll speak to her if you think it's important. Okay, that's settled then. Heston will talk to Simon, I'll talk to Zara.
Okay. Well, I hope you had better luck than I did. Listen, tread carefully, all right?
Of course.
Discretion is my middle name.
Ruth.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, lovely to see you.
I thought you worked at the other place.
I do. Same business.
Right.
How's the photography going?
Yeah, had some interest from a gallery in London.
No.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Shows you how long it's been since I've seen you guys. How's Erica?
She's well. She works too hard, but, you know.
Right. That explains it then.
Sorry?
Well, I've tried to call her a few times, but I tend to get her voicemail. I've left some messages, but, you know.
Well, like I say, she works a lot.
Well, I'll have to whisk her away for a girls' night out sometime.
Mm.
Anyway, I'll,
Thanks.
So, how do you mean, different?
Just completely different. Like she's a different person. I know that sounds stupid.
No, not at all. Has anything changed for her recently?
Well, all I can think of is she's been away from home a lot more. She's got a new boss. He's been giving her more responsibility.
So she could be stressed?
Yeah, but that's nothing new. Erica's always pushed herself, but it's never made her act like this. She's flying off the handle at the slightest provocation. Our own daughter is afraid of her. No, not like that. She'd never hurt Becky. I just feel like I'm losing her, and I don't know why.
Mr. Burden, I'm sorry to hear all this, I really am. But I'm not quite sure what you want me to do about it.
I just want to know if this is normal. Could she be sick?
It's impossible to tell unless she comes in herself.
She won't. As far as she's concerned, there's nothing wrong.
Well, try to persuade her. Otherwise, I'm afraid my hands are tied.
Okay.
I got the world in a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string on the
The coast is clear.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you're always hiding in your consulting room.
I don't hide from anyone.
The only way to know that you're here these days is to check the rota.
Someone has come to work to actually work. I thought being a partner, you'd appreciate that.
Oh, I thought you were Jimmy.
He's the short one.
Have you seen him?
Well, not recently. Unless he's hiding somewhere. He is really small.
All joking aside, Zara, I know that things have been difficult for you recently. And I want to say, if you ever want to talk, then...
What is this? First Julia and now you. I get it. You're doing her bidding.
This has got nothing to do with Julia. This is me showing concern for you as a friend.
Lie to me if you want, Daniel. Do not patronize me.
You forgot your... coffee.
Why can't you just tell me now?
I'd rather discuss it with the doctor.
Erica! Blimey, look at you. You look fantastic. How have you been? I'm fine.
Just say to Peter, it's been ages since we had the
Ruth, this isn't a social call.
Erica.
Can't you see we're in the middle of something here?
Yes, of course.
Is the doctor free? We're in a hurry.
Yeah, he's free. Mr. and Mrs. Verdon here to see you?
Thank you.
What are you doing?
I'd rather Dr. Bond spoke to you alone.
What?
It's okay, Mrs. Verdon. Why don't you come through? Take a seat. Well, thank you for coming in, Mrs. Verdon.
Please, just tell me if this is bad news.
Sorry?
My husband won't tell me what's wrong with him.
With him?
He said it would be better coming from you.
Right.
He did come and see you this morning.
Yes, he did come to see me this morning, but, not about himself.
I'm really sorry about Erica.
I know I've got no right to ask, but
She's just a bit stressed out at the moment.
just wanted to make sure that I hadn't upset her.
No.
What's he been saying about me?
Well, he just said that you seem a little angry at the moment.
Can you blame me?
Granted, he didn't use the best method to get you here, but maybe that tells you something. He obviously is finding it difficult to talk to you at the moment.
All he ever does is talk. And criticise. And complain. This morning he pretty much accused me of having an affair with my boss. Oh, I see he left out that little detail. Why don't you ask him about all the little digs at me? Huh? About how I'm a bad mother? I mean, I am doing my best here. But there's only so much a person can give.
Oh, well, Mrs. Verdon.
No, I have to get back to work.
Well, listen, you've come all this way. At least let me examine you.
Do I look ill to you? Then maybe you should examine my husband.
Erica. Mr. Grinch.
Don't ever do that to me again!
I have to talk to someone.
You want something to be wrong with me, don't you? Then you pretend that you're not the problem!
Simon, do you think we ought to do something?
I've got proper patience to see.
Get out of here! Hey! Hey! Erica! You stay away from us!
You okay? You're bleeding. Come back upstairs.
No.
Erica! Erica!
Peter, what's going on?
I don't know what to do, Ruth. Something's wrong with her. And there's more to it, I know there is.
You were right. Julia did ask me to talk to you. I should have been honest about that. But I meant what I said about being concerned about you after the whole Charlie thing. So let me take you to dinner tomorrow night. No strings attached, my treat. Come on, a glass of wine over some conversation. How bad could that be?
Not bad at all. But no,
Why not?
because I am busy tomorrow night.
Busy?
Yes, Daniel, believe it or not, I have a life without you, and I'm going to a wedding.
Okay, take me with you.
No way am I taking you with me.
Why not?
Because I want all eyes to be on the groom. I don't want him upstaged by a tall, dark and...
Handsome?
Just when I thought your head couldn't possibly get any bigger.
Doesn't seem to have affected my looks, does it?
I have work to do.
Well, you know where I am if you change your mind.
Hope the door frame's wide enough.
We went to school together.
Right, and you never saw this side of her?
No, she all seemed like a really sweet person.
No problems at all?
Well, I suppose her parents might have put a bit too much pressure on her to work hard and stuff, but no, she seemed happy. Even also being married to Peter.
Well, marriages break down every day.
Is it possible that there's a medical reason for the change in her?
Well, I didn't examine her, but...
Why not?
Because she refused, but from what I could see, there's nothing wrong with her.
Well, she's lost weight.
Is that such a bad thing? She's not underweight.
I'd still really like you to see her again.
Oh, Ruth, I know these people are your friends. Could you be missing the obvious here?
What do you mean?
That she might be having an affair.
Erica wouldn't do that.
I think everyone's capable of behaving badly sometimes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really do have some work to do.
I promised Peter you'd help.
Well, you shouldn't have done that. I'm not a marriage guidance counsellor.
I know that you're feeling a bit jaded about relationships at the moment, but I don't think you should let...
Excuse me.
You're not even willing to consider...
I am not letting my personal life get in the way of this. And quite frankly, I'm insulted that you should think so little of me.
All right. I just meant that you've not been sleeping very well. You're going through a very tough time.
So I'd like you to leave, please.
Just listen!
Now, please.
So, how's he? Simon? Oh, Heston, you forgot, didn't you?
Only temporarily. I will attend to it as soon as I finish lunch.
Promise.
I promise. I'll give him a call. What?
Face to face.
Well, he's at the campus surgery today.
I know where he is.
Can't I wait till we're in the same building?
You know what, I'll do it myself.
No, Julia, wait. I will drive over to the campus surgery and return with a full report on Simon's emotional state.
Thank you, Heston.
Peter, I'm sure she's not gone far. Probably just gone to blow off some steam. Yes, of course I can. All right. Yeah, I'll be there as soon as I can. Okay, bye.
Everything all right?
Please don't pretend like you care.
That's not fair.
Well, everyone's capable of behaving badly sometimes, aren't they? I'll be back after lunch.
Give it here. Come here. You're going to be great in court. Be fine. You just play to your strength. You're honest, you're professional, and very likeable. And there is not a jury in the world that would doubt you.
She never went back to work. I left messages on her mobile, but I think she switched it off.
Have you tried her parents?
Yeah, and now I've got them worried on top of everything else.
She'll come.
She'll come back. She's probably just feeling really guilty.
She's just so volatile at the moment. I'm scared she'll do something stupid. You think I should call the police?
I think she'll wait and put the kettle on.
Eston, hello. Thought you were at the mill today.
Just in the neighbourhood for a house call. I thought I'd pop in and see how my protege's doing.
Oh, I'm fine, thanks. Just, was having lunch.
Don't let me disturb you.
How are you?
Oh, can't complain, keeping busy. How are you coping?
I'm just getting on with things, really.
You know, in times of trouble, I often find it helpful to unburden oneself to the impartial ear of a trusted colleague.
Yes. Yes, you are absolutely right. Another way to alleviate trauma is to occupy the mind with unrelated things. This case, for example, altered personality, no discernible cause. In fact, perhaps, as my mentor, I might be able to pick your brains about it.
Pick away, dear boy. Pick away.
I'll never forget it. I was sitting right here at this table. I was going on and on about my boss and how I hate my job and blah, 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 blah. Erica just smiled and said, quit. Just quit. Be a photographer. If it wasn't for her, I'd never have had the nerve.
Do you think it's possible that she could have just changed for her own reasons?
Well, she could be resentful of how close I am with Becky. Erica gets on very well with her boss. Am I just being naive?
I don't know, Peter. Are you?
We were worried.
Where have you been?
Oh, haven't we guessed? I was with Harry. Spent the day having sex with him.
What am I supposed to think? You won't let me touch you anymore?
Oh, poor Peter. Isn't wifey performing enough in the bedroom? Well, excuse me while I work myself to death to support us all.
Oh, so looking after our daughter and running this house isn't work. Being an artist isn't work.
You're not an artist. You're a professional navel gazer.
Erica!
What are you even doing here, Ruth? Nobody wants you here.
I do.
I said get out.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, don't! Go on, mate! That's enough, enough! You need help! Who are you?
She's becoming increasingly aggressive.
No history of mental illness, no apparent head trauma.
No. Couldn't be frontal lobe tumour, could it?
Any other symptoms to support that?
No, not really, but she wouldn't let me examine her.
Right, start from the beginning. What do we know?
Okay, we know that she travels a lot.
Tropical disease?
Yeah, but she seems well, that's the point. She's got a stressful job.
Stick with the physical symptoms for now.
Okay. Aggression. Low sex drive. She's lost weight recently.
Couldn't be...
Erica, it's me. Dr. Bond's here to see you.
Tell him to go away.
He just wants to talk. Look, whatever is going on, you're going to have to deal with it. You attacked Peter today. How long do you think it's going to be before you hurt Becky too?
Oh, Jimmy, I'm so glad you're here. I thought you might have forgotten. I am ready to get stuck in, so to speak. You look nice. You going anywhere special?
Yeah, actually...
I'm so nervous about this. I was up half the night with the jitters. In the end, Rob threatened to smother me with a pillow. So, what am I practicing on? Please don't tell me it's another orange.
be out here if you need me.
Okay.
Does he have to be here?
Yes, he does.
I just need to ask some questions, Mrs. Verdon. Have you had any difficulty sleeping?
Yes.
Okay, and have you been experiencing any heart palpitations or tremors?
Tremors? On and off.
Okay, I'm just going to cut to the chase here. Have you been taking weight loss medication?
Yes.
That's crazy. You don't need to lose weight.
Can we not talk about this now?
Have you been taking the correct dosage?
Yes, of course.
Right, because I need to figure out why you've been experiencing these side effects. Can you remember the brand name by any chance?
I don't know. I got them online.
Online? What were you thinking?
Relock something?
Reloxidrin?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
What is it?
I'm afraid it's recently been withdrawn from the market.
What do you mean because it's dangerous?
Do you have any of the pills to hand? I should make sure.
Yeah, they're in my bag.
I can't believe you would risk your health to shed a couple of pounds.
Mr. Verdon, this really isn't helping.
Sorry.
Okay, just...
Erica? Mrs. Verdon. What's happening? She's having a seizure. Move back. Ruth! Call an ambulance. Have a look in there. We need to know what she's taken.
Okay, remember to keep the needle steady. Okay, and remove the tourniquet. And remove the needle the same angle it was inserted.
Woo!
Excellent, you've done it.
Yeah, but can I do it for real?
Absolutely.
I don't think so.
Karen, you did great.
Yeah, but it's easy sticking needles in a lump of plastic. It's not a real life patient with real feelings, real blood.
It was always scary the first time you do it, but you've just got to jump in with 2 feet and trust you can swim. Okay, right, let's do it again. This time for real.
I'm not going to stick a needle in you.
I'll just give you a couple of minutes.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, shh. You don't need to be sorry. I just need to understand.
You don't know what it's like at work. They make you feel like you have to be attractive just to fit in.
You are attractive? Erica, you're beautiful. You always have been.
But the moment I lost the weight, Harry started involving me more, listening to my ideas, inviting me on business trips.
Has he ever tried anything?
No, it was never like that. He makes me feel important. And it felt good. I know I shouldn't care what he thinks.
It's not your fault. I just wish you'd told me. You don't always need to do everything by yourself, you know.
Okay, the ambulance is here. Are you all right to walk? Go on.
Big one there. Do you feel that?
No, didn't feel the same.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh!
Karen, you forgot the tourniquet! Yeah.
What have I done? Somebody! Oh! Help! Somebody help!
It's okay, it's the pressure.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, wow.
What, not funny?
You all right?
pig's ear of this, isn't she?
Oh, she was doing fine.
Put your thumb on that. Yeah. Nothing like it, eh? Hysterical woman coming at you with a needle.
It was not hysterical.
No, of course not, dear.
I'm okay, I'm okay.
I heard about the bloodbath.
Ah, yes, well, less said about that the better. Actually, Jimmy should be in court by now. That's if he ever got there. Once I was hoping that he'd be able to be calm on the stand, dripping with sweat, drained of all his blood.
It'll be fine.
So how'd it go? Simon?
Oh, excellent. On top form. Cracked a killer case today with a bit of help from yours truly, I'd like to think.
Well, that's good. How is he emotionally?
Fine.
Sure.
Absolutely. Julia, you worry too much. Jimmy's fine, Simon's fine, everybody's fine.
Really? Have you seen the state of Karen? I don't think she's ever going to touch a needle again.
Is that really such a bad thing?
Do you know, I'm beginning to wish that I hadn't encouraged her in the first place now. I don't think she's really cut out for this, you know.
Where are we going?
My hotel room.
Tony, darling, I'm flattered. But are you sure it's entirely appropriate? It is your wedding.
I need your help.
Cherry, my love. This is the man who thought a tease maid was a good idea for my 40th birthday.
If you don't give me those keys, I will put my hand down your top and I will get them myself.
Well, I don't know about you, but I could do with a drink.